Hey everyone, this is Quinny, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Wish Machine in OnceHuman. So if you're familiar with the Wish Machine from CBT2, one thing that is different going into CBT3 is when you encounter the Wish Machine in the storyline. So in CBT2, we first see the Wish Machine in Dayton Wetlands, which is the first region of the game. However, in CBT3, we don't encounter the Wish Machine until we reach Greywater Camp in Iron River, so a little bit later in the game. However, you are still able to build the Wish Machine and use it right at home in your base once you get there. So what is Wish Machine? For those of you who may not know, the Wish Machine is, like you can see here, it's a little arcade machine, a little gacha machine that you can use a currency called Starchrom in, and by using Starchrom, you will get a chance to draw a prize, which will be a blueprint for a weapon, a blueprint for a piece of armor, or a fragment of a blueprint for a weapon, or a fragment of a blueprint for a piece of armor. The next question you might have is, where do I find this currency? There's a couple different ways that you can earn this currency in game currently. One of the ways is through the journey tasks. So as you begin your game, you'll have you can press J to go into this journey menu. It'll bring you right to it, and you have some of these journey tasks that help you learn some of the mechanics of the games. You don't necessarily get it for the individual tasks under each category. However, as you complete a category, you can see this right here is the Starchrom right here in the overall reward. So you'll be able to claim it for each one of these journey categories that you complete. You will also be able to obtain Starchrom from completing season goals. So to see your season goals, you hit escape real quick. You go to the current season, which in this case, I'm on the Man of His PvE server. So you can see it here for Galactic Havoc. I'm in this phase right now. And if we click on season goals, right now we are currently in, again, the Galactic Havoc season. Right here you can see these rewards on the left. So each phase has had its own series of rewards. And its own series of goals. So make sure for each phase you're going in and collecting those rewards to get your Starchrom. So again, you have to complete your season goals and earn enough of the Mitsuko, and I apologize, I'm probably saying that name incorrectly, enough of the Mitsuko marks. And once you have achieved these particular levels, you can see I've already attained the particular levels required, so I can't tell you right now what the benchmarks are off the top of my head. But you'll receive these amounts of Starchrom right here. So that's another way to do it. You can also obtain Starchrom from in-game events. So to see your in-game events, you press escape, click on this events category right here. And in this case, we went to the Treasure Hunter's Handbook. That was the current event in-game. And I was able to claim for the chapter, so again, not necessarily individual tasks, but the overall chapter had a reward for Starchrom. And in this particular event, not only did the chapter have a reward of Starchrom, but when I completed all of the event, all 7 chapters of the event, it had an additional Starchrom reward. So events are another way to earn some Starchrom in-game. Another way to earn Starchrom in-game is through purifying Echo Stones, which you may recognize as the Cortexes. You see Cortex level 1, 2, and 3, you get it in-game. And you would use this resonant filter right here. So you stick one of these Cortex 1, 2s, or 3s in the resonant filter. Let's see if I have an example of the 1, 2, and 3 right here. I have right here, Cortex level 1 or 2. You see these in the game. And 3, different bosses drop them, or elites throughout the game. You place that in the resonant filter and it'll spawn different waves of monsters in the game, and by defending the resonant filter as it's purifying the Echo Stone, when you do that successfully, you'll receive Starchrom as a reward. You can do up to 40 of those purifications, purify 40 of those stones, I should say, and that's per week, so that's a timer that resets. But I think it maxes out about 4,000 Starchrom per week. And it is a hive cap currently, so make sure you team up with your hive so everybody can get the benefit of the Starchrom. So that's another way to do it. You also, this is new this beta for the PvE server. With Prime Wars, for your first completion of each Prime War, you also receive a Starchrom reward. So here you can see this is a simple Prime War. It's the green color. The first clear of a simple Prime War will get you 1,000 Starchrom. And as they increase in difficulty, your reward gets higher. So let's see, let's find us a hard. Here's a hard Prime War. And this one gets you 1,500 Starchrom. And then released just today is the next tier, which is the Master. And your first clear of a Master Prime War will get you 2,000 Starchrom. Now these are server-wide events and have up to about 40 people. As a current, like, you tend to get more than 40 people in these events, but everybody there on your first clear will get the Starchrom reward. So at least that is an individual reward. And if you're on the PvP servers, you can also get Starchrom for your ranking. I haven't played the PvP servers yet myself, so I don't know the particulars of the Starchrom rewards for the PvP rankings. But if you know them and want to share them in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. And while we're in the current beta phase for Once Human, another way that you can also earn Starchrom, for now anyways, maybe it'll continue, maybe it won't, is by completing surveys. So you can see they have a rewarded surveys, an option when you press escape. And it tells you right here, if you complete the survey, you will get to claim 300 Starchrom. So just another way that you can claim this currency. So this currency is very much sought after in the game, and part of that reason is because it is difficult to get weapons, new blueprints, high-powered weapons, and legendary weapons at that. This is pretty much your only path to get the good gear in the game. So you really want to pay attention to how you get it, how you get the Starchrom, and you want to maximize your opportunities to get the Starchrom. And if we had any feedback for Once Human here, is that we would love more opportunities to earn Starchrom, so that we have better chances at getting weapons and armor that are better quality. So now that you know generally what the wish machine is, how to get the currency for it so you can buy as much of the chances as you can, let's get into how best to understand this machine. So today we had a couple new categories open, but basically right here at the bottom of the screen we have the prize pools. These are different categories. They got different names, but they have different rewards. As you click through them, you can see some of them advertised as we hover over them here. Echoes of the Rift is there since day one. It's got 40 items in the prize pool, and it tells you it'll be reset once it's emptied, or you can manually reset it once you get an S tier prize. This prize pool right here for Bullet of the Storm tells you it has 20 prizes in it. It says it does not carry over to the next scenario, and when they say this, I believe what it means is that you cannot reset the prize pool. So that is something to pay attention to, because you can see that that's also noted there for Whirling Dancer, does not carry over to the next scenario. That means you cannot reset the prize pool. And again, same thing with Meltdown, and same thing with the Flame Tamer here. But it does show you the jackpot prizes here. And again, this is how you get the good gear. So you see a lot of legendary prime prizes right here. So let's get a little deeper into this. So we're going to go ahead into Echoes from the Rift because it's kind of like your starter prize pool. It's the one that you're all going to be able to click through and see and look at it with me if you want. So what you're seeing here, excuse me, right here at the top, it says to clear out the pool. You'll see last one, clear out the pool. And for me, it says 31 out of 40. So 40, again, is the total number of prizes in this prize pool. The way that you read this top number, 31 out of 40, is that I have drawn 31 prizes out of the 40 available in this prize pool. So I have already taken 31 chances and drawn 31 prizes from this prize pool, which means that there are 9 remaining. Now, what's tricky about this, and where it can bend your brain a little bit, is the rest of this is going to be read the opposite. So when you get down here, this is the different prize tiers. So there's S tier prizes, some A tier prizes, some B tier prizes. And the way that you read these numbers are telling you how many remain in the prize pool. So where this first one says 0 out of 1, it's because there are 0 S tier guns remaining in the prize pool because I've already drawn the gun. And because I've already drawn the gun, you can see, as it said, once you get an S tier prize, you can reset the prize pool. I have the option right here to spend 2,000 Starchrom to reset the prize pool. The other way to reset the prize pool is, of course, to draw all the prizes from the pool. So that's how you would read that. So 1 added 2 right below it for an S tier armor. That means I have 1 S tier armor remaining in the prize pool. There were 2 in total, and now there's only 1 left there. So it tells you how many of each tier reward you have remaining. So that's how you read that. Again, I've drawn 31 out of 40 chances already. So that's what's gone. This is what's left. Okay? The next thing, you hit this exclamation mark, it's going to bring you to the probability guide, which has the probability descriptions. First thing to note, it has the probability descriptions for all of the prize pools, so make sure you're looking at the right one. They are all listed right here. So you see it shows you first the long awaited. That is not the prize pool we were just looking at. We were looking at Echoes from the Rift. So you want to make sure that you're at the correct one. So make sure you're clicking on the right prize pool first. And then there's a trick in how you read this section. I want to show you something that's a little easier to read. So we'll click here on long awaited real quick. So given that a lot of this game is translated from Chinese, I believe, and is still being translated from Chinese, I think they got the sentence structure a little bit off here. So it is best if you swap the prize quality with the probability of receiving it, and then it will make sense. So right now it says excellent chance to get a 10% quality blueprint. What? Or 10% chance to get an excellent quality blueprint. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, that makes sense. So you need to swap the probability with the rarity to make the sentence make sense. So make it make sense. That's how you make it make sense. You swap the probability with the rarity. So next thing I wanted to show you about this description is it not only tells you what your chances are of getting each tier prize, it also shows you what's in each tier prize. So let's go back to Echoes from the Rift, which is the prize pool we were just looking at. And it had an S tier weapon and an S tier armor. So first things first, it is a complete blueprint. So remember, you can get complete blueprints from the Wish Machine, or you can get fragments of blueprints from the Wish Machine. These are S tier because they are complete blueprints, and they are perfect weapons, which in this game, perfect is the yellow tier. You know, other games might call it legendary or something of that nature. In this game, it's perfect. So perfect quality blueprints for a weapon or an armor. In this case, it tells you, if you read the fine print here, that these are the possible weapon blueprints that you can receive, which includes Memento, Jaws, which is the hot button gun to get right now on my server, Corrosion, Rain and Cash, Kumawink, Little Jaws, Last Valor, another good one, Abyss Glance, Brahmini, Bingo, Boom Boom, solid fire burn right there, Predator, Doombringer, Outer Space. So it tells you that, and it tells you that you have each an equal chance to pull each one of these. So there's 14 guns listed there, and you have an equal chance to pull those weapons when this is drawn. So next you have the armor blueprints. So for the armor S tier prize, which if you remember, I haven't drawn one of the S tier prizes. There were 2 available in this prize pool, and I still have 1. So remember, 2 perfect armor blueprints are in this prize pool. And this is what could possibly be retrieved for the 2 armor blueprints that I can get out of this prize pool. So there are 49 possibilities that are going to appear when I draw those 2 S tier armor blueprints. And these are the 49 possibilities right here. So next one down, still an A tier. Not an S tier because those were the complete blueprints. But now we're at an A tier because it's still a perfect quality, so the top quality. But it's an A tier because this is only a blueprint fragment. So we've dropped a tier in the prize just because it's a fragment and not the complete blueprint. But here you have a 5% chance to get a perfect quality blueprint fragment. And again, if you go through this description, it tells you which weapons are possible and which armor pieces are possible. And it continues onward, you know, down and so forth, through the excellent quality blueprints and then through the fine blueprints. So that's how that works. I hope I made that clear. I know sometimes I can say things a little confusing. If you guys have any more questions that I can answer in the comments about any of this part, please hit me up. I'll do my best to answer them. And if I don't know, hopefully, you know, let's help each other out. Let's try to help you and answer any questions we might have for each other. So those are kind of the basics for this. It also keeps a log. I guess this might be, you know, for customer service reasons, you know, if the game's glitching or you didn't receive something you think you should have. Here's their accountability factor. It tells you what you got. You can see that I've had horrible luck. Last time I had this prize pool, I had to clear. I didn't get the S tier prize until I had 4 draws left. And it's 2,000 Starchrom to reset it, or 500 to draw for 1. I had 4 prizes left, so I was like, well, I might as well draw those 4. Clear the whole pool. But, so we'll go ahead, we're going to reset the pool, because I'm most interested in the weapons, and I've cleaned out all the good weapons from this. So we are going to waste 2,000 Starchrom to reset. It hurts me a little bit on the inside to do that, but we're going to do it. We're going to watch the cutscene for the first one. Alright, you get to play this little whack-a-mole game if you haven't seen this yet. Don't think it really matters who you hit. Oh, or I can just not hit anything. That's fine too. It comes up. I thought for sure it was going to be a scout set. I almost had something. Raid set, just as bad. Those are the things I think you get the most often. So, of course, you're going to take some L's. So that's the cutscene. You can choose to just skip it, and it'll just spit out your prize. There you go. This time I got a beret fragment. And again, you can see right here, because I had reset the prize pool, right? So we have a new 40. So one of those prizes, probably the raid set I just got, was the C tier prize. So I have 17 C tier prizes remaining. This beret is a B tier prize, so I still have 10 remaining of the 11 that were in this prize pool. And you can see, again, as I mentioned up here, the top section for last one, clear out the pool. That's how many chances I've used. So 2 out of the 40 are gone. And then this list down below is what remains in the prize pool. So you can see I still have my S tier prizes here. I still have the purple A tier prizes here. So that's how that works. So that way you can kind of see it counting down. And look, I got an S tier prize in this draw with the gear blueprint for the Renegade gloves and for the paint mask. So I'm allowed to reset the prize pool if I want to. However, I haven't gotten the yellow gun, which is what I would really be interested in. So I'll keep going. And here's what it looks like when it refreshes the pool. You get a bonus prize of some kind. So in this case, I got the Save Your Hood blueprint. That's because I cleaned out the prize pool right there. So that does happen each time you clear a pool. But again, right now, this is the only pool that you can reset. So I'm not sure if it does that the same every time you clear out the pool or if it's just when you reset the pool. So that remains to be seen. So I hope you guys had some better luck than I did on the wish machine. I was hoping for the Jaws. I did not get it. Or Last Valor. Did not get that either. But I wish you the most Starchrom and the best of luck with the wish machine. You know, if this video was helpful for you, please drop a like, maybe a sub to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.